Hello everyone, welcomes to the top world. We have some exciting news to share with you all in today's video. Today we are going to discuss about how Heartland Season 15 last episode concluded Amy's plot. Do watch this video till the end to know everything. Hey Heartland fans, today we come up with review of Heartland Season 15 last episode. We will be talking about how it had concluded Amy's plot. If you are interested to know that, then keep watching this video till the end to know exciting Heartland stories. Want to know how the season ended? Then continue watching this Heartland Season 15 Episode 10 review. As usual, this is your official spoiler alert, as this is an episode recap, so there will be a lot of spoilers. At the beginning of the episode, we saw Amy get a letter from Ty's mom, Lily. Lily and Ty's stepfather Wade have apparently finally split up, and as part of their separation agreement, Lily keeps Howler, the racehorse she brought to Heartland in Episode 14 Episode 3. Ever since Amy teamed up with Howler, the horse has been winning races left and right. And since Lily now owns Howler, she gets to keep all of his winnings. So, Lily sent Amy a check with a portion of Howler's winnings because Amy is the reason Howler is doing so well. It was a really large amount of money, which meant that Amy was reluctant to accept the check. After all, Amy didn't want to feel like she owed Lily anything. And all episode we saw Amy struggling with what to do with Lily's check. But the check wasn't Amy's only concern in Heartland Season 15 Episode 10. She was also worried about Logan and his future, as the Cooper Center was still not in a good place financially. At the beginning of the episode, we saw Clint ask Amy to come to the center because he was worried about Logan. The teenager considered not going back to school in the fall and not getting a job because Logan knew the center would most likely close soon and he couldn't live in a group home forever. This didn't sit well with Amy, so she tried to talk to Logan again, telling him how even though she was never a straight A student, she still finished high school and that she also still regrets not going to university. And Amy also told Logan about Ty and his journey back to high school after coming to Heartland and then graduating from vet school. However, Logan still wasn't convinced, so Amy decided to find Ty's old college textbook to show Logan how much the teenager could do if he just stuck it out and finished school. But she found something else in the process. Amy rummaged through all the cupboards in the office for the textbook and found it by the bottom door of a metal cupboard where next to it was a package and an envelope with Amy's name on it. From the handwriting, Amy recognized that it was from Ty, and upon closer inspection, it turned out to be Ty's gift to Amy for their 6th anniversary that he never got to give her. It was a beautiful horseshoe with "Stronger Together" engraved on it. And Ty also wrote a card that said, "Dear Amy, it's hard for me to write stuff like this, but you must know how you changed my life. How Heartland changed my life. I was a kid who didn't know who he was or what he wanted to do. I was lost. I didn't think I had a future. And now I have you. And our beautiful daughter. I have a life I never dreamed I would have. I think you and I can do anything. Let's leave a legacy together. I always love you. You." This unexpected realization put things into perspective for Amy and she realized what she wanted to do with Lily's money. Amy decided to invest in an equestrian therapy center. Of course, some of the money will be put aside for Linda's future, but most of it will go to keep the center running. And although Jack wasn't sure if it was the right decision at first, Amy explained why she thought it was the right thing to do. "Amy, when I see a kid like Logan, I know what I have to do. Logan needs that place. It's kind of like Heartland for Ty. This center could be a haven for so many children if allowed to grow. And you and I can leave a legacy together, just as he wanted. And I think Lily would approve too." This quickly convinced Jack. And at the end of the episode, we saw the unveiling of the Dr. Equestrian Youth Center. Borden. Clint agreed to stay and run the center full-time. And he even asked Logan if he would like to move to the center permanently and work there and take care of the horses and children that come to the center. But Clint had one condition: Logan had to graduate from Hudson High School. So, it looks like the mystery of what will happen to the Cooper Center, which has been there since episode 4 of this season, is finally solved. The center will remain open with Clint at the helm. And Logan will also stay here to continue learning from Amy as well as start his own journey working with horses at the youth center. This makes me extremely happy because, as Logan told Amy, he reminds Clint of you. And I suspect Clint isn't the only one. So having Logan stay in Amy's life is a really nice thing. It was such a treat to have Graham Wardle actually read the message Ty had written to Amy on their anniversary card. Although we didn't see Graham in person, he still lent his voice to the show, proving that even though the actor is no longer on the show, he will always be a part of the Heartland family. Also, how cute was the romantic moment between Lou and Peter at the ranch at the end of the episode. It was such a nice callback to the season 5 finale of Heartland when Lou and Peter set off Chinese lanterns to celebrate their second anniversary. Only this time, the Chinese lantern they released symbolized a new beginning and a new future for the two of them. This much for today. We will come up with the new update, so do subscribe for the latest update. Stay connected with us for the latest update. Have a great weekend. See you soon in the next video with a new update. Bye.